Okay, so this is the last video of today's lesson. I know it's a lot to take in and everything else, but base E and natural logarithms also kind of go together. So first and foremost, like exponential functions where you have a base and an exponent, base, exponent, and then you have log, base. These are inverse functions as well as exponential. So exponential on your calculator, if you look at this, okay, logarithm without any numbers 10 to the something, we talked about that with 7, 4. E, exponential, the E, the button, the exponential, it's like natural base of E, the numerical value of E is like a pi, it's a irrational number, is opposite of natural log. It's not ln, it's natural logarithm. So on your notes, natural base, exponential functions with E, it's a numerical value, natural logarithm is ln. Then you have this compound interest formula again. We give you this compound interest in your notes, but R is your rate, E is E, T is time, P is your principal, A is your amount. Your annual interest is your rate. So it's a little bit easier. You can do compound that way as well. It's just compound per monthly or anything else like that changes drastically versus being compounded annually. The other thing I want to make sure is that you understand you have to skip section 2. F and G become equal signs. You're going to skip H and J and add the problems in below that are bold. So I'm going to leave this up here for just a little bit so you can pause it. It's an exponential function. Oops, wrong way. They're on the top of the note page, but I'm going to leave it there. And then I'm going to turn my music off so it doesn't show up. Get in trouble. Okay, so with that, we're going to just start rewriting these out and everything. So you write it equivalent, so you rewrite it. So rewriting it, if you rewrote it with the bases and you wrote down log of E, it says logi, like Loki, but it's really crazy. You could do that, but actually log of E is really, oops, wrong log. It's a natural log, not log. I love the word log. Whenever you have an E, instead of writing down log, you just write down ln. Oh, let me zoom back in on that. It's a little bit hard to see if it's not zoomed in. ln of 30 equals x. So here, this is answer exponent. So your base is E when it's natural log of 42 equals x. ln of answer equals your exponent of 3. Answer exponent e to the x equals 18. Alright, so to start solving these, and I do not know how these letters represent or line up with yours, so you'll have to make sure you line up each example. First, add 24 over 5 to the ex equals 40. Divide by 5. E to the what equals 8. Rewrite it. ln of answer equals x. And then in my calculator, I'm literally going to find this special sweet spot. Hit the ln button of 8. 10 thousandths is 4 decimal places, because your teacher's not going to mess up this time. So 4 decimal places is 0.0794, because I just saw thousandths. So 2.0794 is approximately x. Alright, minus 9, and then divide by negative 3, so minus 9. Negative 3 e to the x equals negative 5, divide by negative 3. E to the x equals 5/3. So answer exponent, the natural log of 5/3 equals x. So ln of 5 divided by 3 in my calculator, approximately 0.5108. So 0.5108 approximately is x. And if I type that in, I would go -3 second natural log, so ln, of the 0.5108, enter. And then if I add 9 to that, plus 9, I'm at 4 roughly. Slightly off because of rounding, correctly this time. C is the same, so I'm not going to do it. You would just, instead of just doing the natural log, after you get the natural log, you would divide by -3. So the setup, I will write that out. E to the -3, x equals -4. There's a 3 in front. E to the -3x equals -4/3. I'm going to say that's no solution. It's no solution. Never mind, it's not the same. Might as well just do things. -4/3 equals -3x. Just like before, you can't have a logarithm with a negative. So this has no solution because it's a non-real answer, because your teacher can't pay attention. We're not going to mess that up this time. So no solution. So here, this is answer, this is exponent, so e to the 8 equals 3x divided by 3. E to the 8 divided by 3 is equal to x, which is approximately second natural log ln 8, enter, divide by 3. X is approximately 993.6527. So if I do natural log of 3 times 993.6527, it roughly comes out to be 8. Always check your answers. It's amazing that you check your answers. So on this one here, like, you can't have a negative answer when you plug this in, so you have to double check whether you plug it in. Can't have negatives inside these parentheses. This is a cubic, so it should be fine, because if you got a negative answer, you should not get a negative answer on that one at all. But you could. So on this one here, I'm going to divide by -4 first. ln of 2x equals 26 divided by 4, 6.5. E to the 6.5 equals 2x divided by 2. X is approximately e to the 6.5 divided by 2, 332.5708. Alright, on this one here, e to the 6 equals, parenthesis, x plus 5 quantity squared. Technically, since I'm going to add the square root in, it's plus and minus. You just got to be careful with what your answers are going to be. So, second square root, second e to the 6, which I really don't have to do because that's e cubed. If I do that, that would be e cubed equals x plus 5, but this is plus or minus because I technically square rooted it. So minus 5, which e to the 3 is approximately 20.8, because if I go second e to the 3. Okay. So that means I would have 20.0855 minus 5, and I would have negative 20.0855 minus 5 equals. Doesn't matter what answer I get because I'm going to square it on the inside. And so it would get squared and give me the same answer, so I do need both of these solutions. So 20.855 helps if I can wait. 0.085, forgot a 0. 855 minus 5. 15.0855 negative 20.850.855 minus 5 minus 25. It's apparently colder than 65 degrees in my house. Hold on a second. The door to my furnace was open. I'm sorry. So if you plug both those in, they would work because you square them. So to double check, take the negative, square it. Oops, if I do that correctly, because you would square negative 25.0855. Oh my gosh, second entry, parentheses squared. Oh, entry squared. ln, second answer. Why is that off so much? My mouth is really icky. Why is this off so bad? I don't know why this is not working. I will need to come back to these two. I will do a second video for these two and double check these. So I'm actually going to do a second half of the video for the F and G and then the word problems.